currently serving as an associate professor in the Department of English at Lovely Professional University, Punjab. With over 15 years of teaching experience, Professor Pandey is known for his expertise in literature, language, and culture studies. An active researcher and a scholar, he has presented numerous papers at national and international conferences and has a strong publication record, including multiple research papers and 8 books. His academic pursuit reflects his deep engagement with the interplay of language and culture narrative. We welcome you, sir, and over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for such an extensive introduction. Uh, First of all, I, Dr. Sanjay Prasad Pandey, on behalf of the Achievers Foundation and my own behalf, would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor Dr. J.P. Saini, Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, Professor Nandini Sahu, who is recently appointed as the Vice Chancellor of Hindi University, West Bengal, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Hindi University, West Bengal, Dr. Rajkumar, Principal, Lala Jagat Narayan Himutkars Government Girls Degree College, Kotla Khurd, District Una, Himachal Pradesh, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Yadav ji, Professor and Associate Dean, Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, Varsha Srivastav ji, Miss Varsha Srivastav ji, who is Sustainable Officer in University of East London. And then we have a renowned film director and producer with us, Shubhanshu Satyadev ji. Then I would also like to welcome the Indian poet and critic, Professor Saran Kumar Limbale, sir. Then Professor T. Marks, Head Department of English, Pondicherry University. Dr. Adil Zafar, Visiting Faculty and Cultural Ambassador at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hills, USA. Our convener of the conference, Dr. Sudhir Narayan Singh, sir. The organizing secretary of this third international conference titled Sustainable Global Goals in World Literature in Contemporary Studies, Remodeling Gnoseological Interlinkages, Professor Raman Jaswal, all the participants from India and abroad. In recent years, the discourse surrounding sustainable global development has increasingly permeated various academic fields, including literature and contemporary studies. This interdisciplinary conference aims to explore the nuanced connections between sustainable global goals and gnoseological, epistemological frameworks as portrayed in world literature and contemporary studies. By examining how literature and contemporary narratives engage with and contribute to the understanding and promotion of sustainable development goals, the present conference seeks to highlight their potential to inspire action and shape global consciousness. The objective of this conference is interdisciplinary exploration, which will definitely foster dialogue and collaboration among scholars, researchers, and practitioners from diverse fields, including literature, cultural studies, sociology, environmental studies, and beyond. Critical engagement, if I talk about, it will definitely encourage the critical examination of the ways in which literature and contemporary narratives conceptualize and represent sustainable global goals, offering insights into cultural perceptions and responses. Moreover, if I talk about the impact and the advocacy of this particular title of this conference, it will explore the role of literature and contemporary studies in advocating for and advancing sustainable development, focusing on how narratives can influence public perception and policy making. And this remodeling Gnoseological interlinkages will definitely investigate how Gnoseological frameworks within literature and contemporary studies can be remodeled to better reflect and address global challenges, fostering innovative approaches to knowledge production and dissemination. And now I would like to talk about the themes of this international conference, that is literary perspectives on sustainability. Analysis of literary texts that engage with environmental, social, and economic dimensions of sustainability. Cultural narratives and sustainable development, that is another theme which will examine which will be an examination of how cultural narratives shape attitudes towards sustainable development goals on a global scale. Then digital humanities and global consciousness. Exploration of digital platforms and methodologies in studying Gnoseological interlinkages within contemporary narratives and their impact on global consciousness is another theme of this conference. Ethics, equity, and social justice. So, discussion on ethical considerations, equity issues, and social justice within the context of sustainable development narratives will also be discussed in this conference. So, the conference welcomes contributions from scholars, researchers, practitioners, and graduate students engaged in the study of literature, contemporary studies, cultural studies, environmental studies, digital humanities, and related fields. So, talking about the expected outcomes of this international conference, publication of selected papers in a special issue of a peer reviewed journal will be the main highlight. Rather, we this is what we do. If I talk about the first international conference, it was published in book. And yes, of course, if I talk about the second international conference, all the papers were reviewed and it was sent to the international journal titled the Achievers Journal, Journal of English Language, Literature and Culture. So the papers of second international conference has been or have been published in this journal. So, to conclude, the international conference on this sustainable global goals in world literature and contemporary studies, remodeling Gnoseological interlinkages, aims to facilitate a dynamic exchange of ideas and perspectives contributing to the global dialogue on sustainable development by examining the intersections between literature, contemporary studies, and sustainable global goals. The conference seeks to inspire innovative approaches and foster meaningful change towards a more sustainable future. So, once again, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each national conference, and thank you very much for inviting me to deliver this concept note. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are thrilled to announce the release of the e-souvenir and combined issue of the archival journal, a repository of valuable research insight. The archival journal is an open access, editorial reviewed quarterly international research journal which covers erudite, pragmatic, and contemporaneous research in the field of English language, literature, and culture. All the articles published in the archival journal are available online for download after the publication. It is indexed in Dodge, Base, ResearchGate, WorldCat, Google Scholar, and many more indexing database in research and libraries. Hello.
I hope the e-souvenir is visible on screen, and this e-souvenir is visible on screen.
Yes,
So
sir, it is.
now, yeah. So now this e-souvenir will be shared with all the participants and delegates, and I would request the conference secretary Dr. Sudhi Narayan Singh to make it, Dr. Raman Kumar to make it available to each and every participant and the delegates, the e-souvenir now on different platforms, maybe first of all on WhatsApp. And now, as I was talking about that, the papers, they are published in this journal, the Achievers Journal, Journal of English Language, Literature and Culture. Uh, in this journal, so you can get it, get the soft copy of this journal as well as the hard copy of the journal. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, it will be available. And moreover, I want to say one thing about this international journal, the Achievers Journal, Journal of English Language, Literature and Culture, that it is indexed in different indexing databases. But at the same time, I would like to say that this journal is indexed in DOAJ, that is Directory of Open Access Journal. And when you talk about the journals in the field of English literature, they are very rare or rarely indexed. So if you visit a directory of open access journal, there are only a few journals which are indexed in directory of open access. So among these few, the Achievers Journal is also a journal which has been indexed by Directory of Open Access. And moreover, this journal is under evaluation in Web of Science. And hopefully, it will be indexed in Web of Science by Clarivate Analytics in a couple of months or maybe 1 or 2 months. We are optimistic about it. So this journal will be available, or will be rather indexed in Web of Science in a few months. So thank you very much for sharing this information. Uh, Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I hope everyone gets their hand on this journal.
Before we move further,